Well, hello. This is Rebecca Urick, and you are listening to the High Frequency channel. So you are tuning in for transformation. I am a transformational coach. I'm a dream builder, a certified dream builder coach, and a life mastery consultant with Life Mastery Institute. And what I do is I help people, I have my notes, change their lives from the inside out. And I want to talk about that for a second, from the inside out. So our current results, so when you look around in your life, your current results are a perfect outer reflection of your inner paradigms or patterns or belief systems or limitations. So if what is going on inside of us is creating our outer world, wouldn't that mean that we need to do our inner work in order to change our outer world, right? So most people go directly to gratitude and maybe wake up in the morning and think about things that they're grateful for, and they check it off their list. Okay, I'm grateful, right? And then they go back to the same patterns and paradigms that they are in on a daily basis. So I want to take a second right now to connect to the heart center. So I want all of you right now to put your hands on your heart, one hand on top of the other, one hand, you can do fingertips, whatever works, whatever's comfortable for you. And I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take in a nice deep breath and a long breath out. So what you put your attention on, energy flows to. So we're putting our attention on our heart to allow for the energy to flow to our heart center. And so what we want to do is we want to create a cohesive connection between our heart and our mind. Because if you look out into your world and you see things that you would like to change or that you don't like or that are uncomfortable, then we have a little stinking thinking going on. Now, don't worry, we all do. We all are thinking about 10,000 to 100,000 negative thoughts a day. So how do we change that? How do we connect ourselves to the heart, to love, so that we can change our thoughts? So when you have a negative thought, it travels down into the body. So let's say, oh my gosh, I lost my wallet. If you notice, your whole entire body has the experience. Your body doesn't know if it's in the past or in the future. It just feels as though it is happening now. So if you are stressed out at work or you don't like your coworker, your body has that feeling of, all day long. And what that does is your body creates chemistry that allows for the body to connect to survival mode or fight or flight. So even though it's just maybe your coworker or somebody that you don't really like or some kind of stress going on, your body is in full-blown survival mode, fight or flight, which is creating chemicals to allow for the body to access the arms and the legs to run from the lion, to run from the stress. However, you aren't running. Like, this is modern day stress, right? So putting our hands on our heart and connecting to our heart, and let's think of a few thoughts that bring gratitude or thankfulness or caring. So think about somebody that you care about. Think about something that you're grateful for. So first thing I do in the morning is I just notice how snuggly comfortable my bed is. And then I go to the people in my life, and simple things like, I have hot and cold running water at my disposal. I have food in my belly. I have love and care. And it just starts to warm my heart. Yes, I do have those things. I am safe, right? When we start to think that, our heart opens up a little bit. So I just want you to notice the feelings of gratitude that come up when you start to think those thoughts. So what you think about, you bring about. So we want to notice the stinking thinking that we have going on so that we can change the chemistry in our body. So as we know, stress can cause disease. It causes uncomfortableness in the body. It can cause the heart, stress on the heart. And so this is really important, not only just for our health, but what we are learning now is that what we are vibrating at, what our body is vibrating at. So if you're in survival mode, you are attracting to yourself more situations to remain in survival mode. And now, more than ever, there is more light on our planet right now. It is time to be in thrival mode, right? So what can you do on a daily basis to connect your heart to your mind so you have a cohesive connection, right? So like I said, when you have a negative thought, it creates an incohesive or squiggly line or energy connection to the heart, making the body create chemicals, chemistry to help battle the stress, right? So when we are thinking positive thoughts, so now let's go to your last vacation and being on the beach and relaxing, and there was no stress. You felt your whole entire body relax. We want to work on ourselves, work on our thoughts, and bring them into alignment with the heart. So how do we do that? Well, it's not just a wake up, oh, check, I'm grateful, or check, I thought a happy thought, right? It's an all day process. You have to check in all day and notice what you're thinking. So I always recommend use your internal pause button to pause yourself. What am I doing right now? What was I just thinking? What am I feeling? And then do whatever you can to shift yourself into a better state of being. So I always say this, listen to your music, or write a gratitude list, or call up a really good friend, or something that makes you feel good. Go for a walk in nature, right? We have to clear this stinking thinking. I think that's so funny. So I am a transformational coach. I have been a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher for about 18 years. I've been doing oracle card readings. I am claircognizance, which is just a knowing, or you can call that clair-knowing because I just know. So I am going to do some readings. I also want you to know that after my show, I will be doing live free readings on my Facebook page, the High Frequency Channel. So please feel free to join me there after the show for some free readings. If you are feeling compelled to, or know, or have been looking for a coach to help you navigate your patterns, your paradigms, so that you can thrive and experience full spectrum wealth, change from the inside out, so that nothing can bother you, so that you become bulletproof, right? So the outer world cannot influence you any longer. If you are looking to thrive in your life, I am happy to offer you, I call it a dream builder call. It is a free 30-minute call where we get really clear on where you are and where you would really love to be. And then if you want to talk about coaching after that, I am more than happy to share with you and see if we can enroll you into a program and get you to living the life that you really know that you should be living. And like I said, join me live after my show for free readings on my Facebook page, the High Frequency Channel. And I guess in a minute, I am ready for my first reader. I still have my hand on my heart, which is good, right? I'm connecting to my heart. What we want to do is find ourselves, like I said, use your pause button and shift your energy and feel your heart open. So let's do that right now. Can you close your eyes, take a breath, and think of something that makes you happy? And feel the heart center, your heart energy center, your heart chakra open. Because all day long, that stinking thinking, right? It is firing and wiring with the brain. And so what are you firing and wiring all day? Are you connecting and wiring to worry and doubt and fear and unworthiness and disappointment and all of that? Or are you connecting with love and joy and contentment? So remember, when you are worrying all day, you are wiring and firing. You are connecting your brain patterns. You are creating habits. And you are creating your paradigms. You are creating your patterns. And this started a long time ago. So it's going to take some time to rewire your connection to your brain so that you are firing off feelings or thoughts of joy and happiness. So it is a all day long process, all day, every day, until finally you feel like you are in a place of joy. So while I might be on the lower end of the negative thoughts throughout the day, as a human, I still have them. And I pause myself throughout my day, noticing how I feel, and do whatever I can to shift myself out of that negative feeling, because I know that I am attracting to myself more things to be unhappy about. And that is not what I want to create in my life. I want to create experiences of joy, and I want to inject more life into my life, and more happiness, more contentment, more adventure, right? Don't you? How badly do you want to experience more happiness in your life? Make a date every day to check in at least 5 to 10 times. Notice how you are feeling, and eventually you will find that you are in a happier place. And I'm ready for my first caller. I am not seeing who the first caller is. Oh, Jay Bean from New Zealand. New Zealand. I look. Jay Dean. Hi, Jay Dean.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. I love your beautiful accent.
Oh, thank you. I like your accent too.
Thanks. I was going to say I probably have one too, right?
Yeah.
How can I help you, lovely, today?
So are you a medium?
I'm not going to contact anyone that has passed over. I do oracle cards, and I source the infinite. So I can either give you a general reading, I can help you with a situation going on. I mean, if you want me to do mediumship, it won't be like in detail. I can get a general reading, if that makes sense.
Oh, yes, please. Can I have a general reading, please?
Sure. Do you want to, is there anything specific that you want me to be looking for? Or just whatever comes up?
Yeah. Surprise me.
Okay. Totally. All right. So I'm mixing up the cards. Let's see what's going on. All right. I've got like a bunch of different decks that I'm going to pull from. And let's see what is going on in your life. Okay. So let me see here. Do you, you've got some really good things on its way. You have an unforeseen windfall of new abundance. I also see that your heart is healing, and you have some new beginnings coming. You want to tell me a little bit about your heart healing? Basically, it's saying that you're doing really good work and you are healing your heart. And they just want to say, keep up the good work.
Oh my goodness. Oh, because I just left a relationship.
Okay.
A toxic one. Yeah, and so in my family we are taught that we would confide in each other, but because so much is going on, I've been trying to keep it in my head.
Okay.
Been trying to keep it to myself.
Okay. Well, it's saying that you're doing well by yourself, actually. It's actually good. It is like the foundation of your success. So it's okay this time. So that's good. You are on the right path. You have some, I think you have a little bit more. Do you feel like you have a little bit more that you need to release from it?
I honestly, though, I feel like that I'm not completely healed, but yeah.
Okay. So what I'm also, first of all, I'm going to give you two things. One, as you're releasing this stuff, you're going to have like new beautiful things coming in. So, how long do you want to hold on to it? And I always tell my clients, like, hold on to it as long as it needs to be there, but ask it to be there as long as it needs to, but you're also ready to move on. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have beautiful things coming, but here's the thing. I believe how you're going to finish healing is through compassion. So,
wow.
So this relationship that you got rid of, remember, and you said it was toxic, so I'm going to probably venture to say that they are somewhat unconscious, maybe not a higher being yet. Okay. So I'm going to help you have a little compassion for them, because that's where they are in their level of evolution. So there's not really much you can do. It's just where they are, and you are not there, and you are not a match.
Yeah.
And it is time to move on. And if you can allow, him or her or your partner, your old partner, to be where they are without judgment, and allow them to that's where we sometimes we want people to be in a different place than they are. We want them to be, and as women too, we tend to look at other people and we see what they could become. Do you know what I mean? And really they show us, what they show us, what they've shown you is where they are. And there's really not much you can do about it. So sending them love and compassion, because that's where they are. And if you think about it, if they are toxic, they're toxic on the inside. You have to imagine what kind of feelings and what kind of things that they have going on inside of them to make them be that way. Does that make sense?
Yes. Oh my goodness. You are just saying what I think in my head.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Because you're about to step in. So if you can clear some of that old stuff, sometimes forgiveness through compassion and just letting them be there and you moving forward, right? The best revenge is living a happy and beautiful, thriving life, right? So if you can just kind of let that last little part go and really step into this new beginning, you're going to have this treasure chest coming to you. You have a lot of synchronicities, so magic and love. And so I want you to begin to notice that your prayers and your questions are being answered through synchronicity. So I want you to notice them more. So you want to wake up and I want you to look for magic in your life. I want you to look for synchronicity, because when you begin to notice more of that, you will get into the flow and you will see more synchronicity. You will see more magic, and you will begin to step into this new phase, this beautiful new phase that you have coming to you. But, you know, everything that I say is a possibility, right? So if you stay in, you know what I'm saying? So if you stay in sadness and doubt and fear, and I'm not worthy of a good relationship, and I'm so disappointed in this, and I'm never going to have what I want, then that is what you're going to attract to you. But what I'm telling you is, if you can just shift your energy into gratitude and joy and thankfulness, you are going to find that flow, you're going to be flowing with the current of the river. And it's like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay?
Yes.
You're
oh
good.
My goodness. Honestly, I wanted a reading because like, I wanted to come into this reading with an open mind, because I never believed in this, like, that stuff, but like I wanted to come in with an open mind. And like now that I'm talking, like you're talking to me, it's just like, whoa, just speechless.
Good. Well, I would absolutely love to hear from you more. I would love for you to like my page, the High Frequency Channel, and I am actually going live after the show with more free readings. You can join me there, and I would love to see you or connect with you and hear more about, what this new journey is going to offer you.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness. Like,
I
this
love
is
it.
like, same. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You're
good.
Like, I find it hard to share how I think or feel. And like, you just pretty much like explained and confirmed like how I think and feel, and what I need to do to live the best life I can.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So let me just tell you something. Here's the thing with this. So you're going to do your homework. I know you're going to do your homework, but I want you to even put something like in your calendar to remind you of this in a month from now. Because what happens is, it's exciting, and the next few days you're going to be like, I'm in gratitude. And then life can kind of come in, and things can kind of come in to try and make you feel that you need to go back to that old way of thinking. So I want you to, like, what I do is 3 times a day, my phone it goes off, and it like announces a miracle moment. And every time it goes off, 3 times a day, I pause and I look around and I go, oh my gosh, like, my life is amazing. And I am so lucky, and everything is so beautiful. And so I have to remind myself every day, because it's the pattern, the paradigm is so strong on this planet to go into the negative, that it's really important that in a month from now, or, every day, to really connect with that thankfulness. Because in a month you'll be like, oh my God, you may not even remember that you had this reading, if that makes sense, right? So I want you to...
Yeah, but honestly, I will remember you. Like, you'll be like, yeah, I would remember you, because you're the first person that has told me like what I'm thinking and feeling and how I can move on.
Good. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. So I'm so happy to have you on, and I wish you so much luck. And please, like, reach out to me and let me know, like, what these new fun things are, happening in your life, or join me live and let me know what's going on. because I love hearing about, the good things that are happening in people's lives. That's why I do what I do. So I'd love to hear from you.
Oh my goodness, yes. And you know what? You, just by the sound of your voice and your aura, you must be like a beautiful lady on the inside and out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So make sure you like my page, my Facebook page, the High Frequency Channel, and join me there. All right?
Yeah, I'll be liking it as soon as I get off the phone with you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you for taking your time out of your day.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay.
And that's a wrap, you guys. Join me live on my page, the High Frequency Channel, for more free readings coming up right after the show. I'm Rebecca Urick, a dream builder coach. I love watching people transform. And join me on my page, the High Frequency Channel. Beautiful. Have a nice night. Namaste.